We had no other evidence of written production because whatever was left was transported in Spain or elsewhere in Egypt. But still, through the oral tradition, my grandma could keep alive as many other values of humanity. So this is why each one of us in our field, we could really find the heart of our heart, sense and meaning.
The director for her invitation and her also enthusiasm and encouragement for us to participate, along of course with the University of Lewis for organizing this event. It's a very important and very interesting topic indeed. What I would say and start with is by indicating that the significance of cultural diplomacy,
because 3 countries, not more, insisted on putting other third pillar culture. It was quite difficult to make this accepted by the Europeans.
Also, thank Director Jihan, Ambassador Al-Boyoub, for introducing the very complex subject of intercultural dialogue. Director Jihan has done it from a wider perspective, and I'll be putting more in the Mediterranean context, in a way that Professor Corrao has already done by circumscribing it to our common Mediterranean reality. We know that history teaches us that the cultural dialogue in the Mediterranean among the different shores, north, south, east, west, is truly a serious matter. It has always been like that, but in our times of 2003, which eventually took the name of Anna Lind, and here I'd like to acknowledge the presence in this room of the initiator of the Euromed Civic Multisectorial Forum in 1997, architect Michele Capasso, was sitting in the second row. So this is in this connection. This is the reason why I'm here. Until recently, I was not aware of the real reason why a foundation whose vocation is to make the different shores working together on culture needed to bear the name of a Swedish minister who died in mysterious circumstances more than 10 years ago, and who never had a particularly strong connection with the Mediterranean. Not all of you are aware of the circumstances that shaped the Anna Lind Foundation the way we know it. Knowing that facts can be useful sometimes, especially if we want to go ahead learning from our experience, we could say that the Euromed Foundation, the first country as a recipient for projects, and God knows how many interesting projects could have been developed in Egypt with a different organizational structure for the foundation, instead of receiving a bureaucratic office which spends most of its time to feed itself and filling forms, shuttling back and forth to Cairo coming from all the southern Mediterranean countries. Take, for instance, the subject of publication of books. I was discussing this subject with Professor Corrao last week on the phone, and reminding that there is a ratio of 1,000 books published, so say in 1 year, from any given European language into Arabic, whereas the reverse ratio is 1 book written in Arabic and published in Arabic, published in the States, being a very orderly business, and an orderly NGO, which was co-founded by my ministry in front of a notary public in Napoli last September, counting on the valuable resources of the Fondazione Mediterraneo, which is the real incubator of the Rete, the Rete italiana, dialogo, Euro-Mediterraneo, now counting on more than 150 members. Nearly 600 people will gather in Napoli in October with a program of exchanging views, experiences, participating in cultural events. The subject of discussion, if I'm not mistaken, but Michele Capasso would correct me, is the square in the Mediterranean civilization, the urban square, as a meeting point in the different parts of the Mediterranean in our history and in our present experience. This is, as far as I'm concerned, the basic messages I wanted to convey to you all, and thanking you for your presence and for being patient and listening. Thank you so much.